Today we are discussing the functions returning multiple values, how we can return multiple values from the Python functions. As you know, other languages does not allow returning multiple values, but Python allows. Python lets you return more than one value from a function, and it is very useful because we can return multiple values from a single function. For using this, we have to follow a particular pattern of receiving the values. Like if you want to return multiple values, then the return statement must have return value 1 comma value 2 comma value 3 comma value n. Up to n values we can return, and in the same way we can receive the values in two ways in the while we are calling the function. Suppose the first way is uh, we can receive a value in the form of a tuple. Suppose this is a variable and we are calling the function sqr. So sqr, and the values we are passing to it, and it will be returned in the form of a tuple. Tuple means a group of various values enclosed in the round brackets. So first of all we check it, the first method. First method is when we return multiple values that can be returned in the form of a tuple. Here, look at here. This is the first method. Either receive return values in the form of a tuple variable, like this function def squared x, y, z, three parameters we are passing to this, and it is returning three values in the same order: x into x, comma y into y, comma z into z. So it will be returned and stored in the form of a tuple in T. When we will print T, the result will be like this 496, and you can check it, it is a tuple, right? And second method is we can return values separately, means we can directly unpack the received values of tuple in various variables. So way of calling the function will be different. Now we have to call the functions using various variables like this. In this example, we are calling function with three variables: variable 1, variable 2, variable 3, and the three values returned by these functions. The first return value will be stored into variable 1, second return value will be stored into variable 2, and third value return will be stored into variable 3. So x into x will be returned into variable 1, y into y will be returned into variable 2, and z into z will be returned into variable 3. So let us check this example with our practical work. Here we have a function. Look at here, we are having a function scare that will receive three parameters a, b, and c, and it will return three values: a into a, b into b, and c into c. So with first method, as you know, that when we return a value, it will be returned in the form of a tuple. So let us check this first method. I am calling this function. To call a function, you know, we need one variable to store the return value. So k is there. So tuple k will become a tuple because this function will return a tuple. So sqr, and this is the name of the function, and we are passing three values: 3, 4, 5. And you know that when we will execute this function, the first statement written, because a will receive 3, so it will return 3 into 3, so 9 will be stored. Then second, b will receive the 4, so it will return the 16, 4 into 4, and c will receive the 5, so it will return 5 into 5, 25. So these three values will be stored into the tuple k. So let us execute. Now we will see what are the values in the k. So we will print the tuple k, print k. So here you will get the values 9, 16, 25. So this is the first method, that is returned value will be stored in the form of a tuple in k, and when we will print it the k, all the values are displayed here. So this is the first method. Second method, we can unpack this tuple. We can unpack this tuple directly into various variables. So here, look at second calling of this function. I am calling with three separate variables like v1, v2, and v3 is equal to, the function name is the sqr, and I am passing the same three values, 4, 5, 6. Now I have changed some value. So first value that will be returned, 4 into 4 will be stored into v1. Second value that will return 5 into 5, that will be stored into v2, means 25. And third value 6 into 6, that is 36, will be returned and stored into v3. So let us check by executing this program. So I have executed this program and the values has been assigned to their respective variables. Now we would like to check the values. So first check the value of v1. So as you know, 4 into 4 will be returned and stored into v1, so the result will be 16. Here is the result 16 exactly. Now we will check the value in v2. You know, 5 into 5 will be returned and the result will be 25. And now we will check the value v3, that is 6 into 6, the result will be 36. Here the explanation says that there are two methods. In first method, the whole tuple is returned, this k, and the value will be displayed like a tuple, right? In second method, what happens? In second method, the second method is the values can be unpacked into v1, v2 and v3, and we can use them separately. So these are the two ways of returning multiple values. I hope you understand this very well. Any doubt in this?